Did y'all really think we was going to win this game? Nah, that's not what took place. I didn't think we were going to win. But we got a lot to talk about, and let's just go ahead and begin.
Yo, what's the dilly, man? It's your man's Conniver here representing D12 and Detroit. Special shout out to my homie MicroMike out here repping for the Detroit Lions for the great city of Detroit. Detroit versus everyone. Detroit versus everybody. You already know what it is. Much love, MicroMike. Keep doing your thing on YouTube. Keep making videos for those Lions, man. We love them. We have faith in them. One pride. Detroit love. Detroit what?
Folks, if you like a lot of pain and you like having a compound fracture bone coming out of your leg and seeing this white, nasty thing protruding out there, and you want to go ahead and touch it after it's protruding out there, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions, news, and rumors, and we love pain. We love getting boned, and that's exactly what happened in this game. Also, smash that like button. Let's make that like button's knee pop out and see some bone coming out of there as well. Let's go ahead and just start with instant reactions, then we'll go in the offense, go in the defense, we'll call in the special teams, have a good time. Instant reactions. Did not expect a win for this game. So many players injured, so many players with the flu and the COVID pandemic. A lot of issues with this team, top to bottom. I definitely did not expect a win. Seeing a lot of players, Zeister, all these players, who, what, where, and why? Well, that's what took place. It was good, though, to get some of these guys on the field because as this season is winding down, the one thing that we do need to pay attention to is who is going to be on this roster for 2022. That is a big question. Well, I can tell you who I really believe in, who should be on this roster. Okay, his name is Craig Reynolds, running back. The guy is a stud. He did it in preseason, and guess what he did in this game? He showed he can run the football. So huge shout out to Craig Reynolds making some plays in this game. This failing effort, but we did make plays. I like him a lot. The Lions' run game is good from top to bottom when it comes to players, but there is a negative, and that was Godwin Igwefumbul. This guy was dropping the football left and right, unacceptable. Right in the second half, fumble, Denver Broncos score a touchdown. Late in the game, now lucky he stepped out of bounds because that was another fumble as well. Godwin Igwefumbul needs to sit back and readjust his hands because you cannot win football games turning the ball over. In this game, we had some injuries. Alex Anzalone went out fairly early. That sucked. Jerry Jacobs, I don't know his status right now and what happened to him in the injury. He just went out. Hopefully he can get better because he is one individual we cannot lose on this defense. So young and has so much high potential for this football team. We've seen it all year long that he is the guy for the Detroit Lions when it comes to being an undrafted player making some plays. Let's talk about this defense. The Detroit Lions defense could not stop the run. We was getting eaten up from the floor up, from top to bottom. We got outbeat on the ground, and we've seen that throughout the year that we're having a little bit of issues here stopping the run game, and it happened again. And we got out physical at the line, and that's something we have to improve on with 4 weeks to go. You just want to see what player can stand out and help solve this issue. If it's solvable, probably not by said players that we have. We have to get better, but it is a problem. So hopefully they can readjust here next year and solve that issue. Let's talk about the defense when it comes to pass defense. Actually, I didn't think it was too bad. I mean, there's some big shots that was taking place, but in all honesty, when you're down so many starters, I was seeing people on defense that I've never seen play defense all year. I mean, what do you expect? You expect them to be locked down? No, not at all. So from that standpoint, they did the best they could. Aaron Glenn did the absolute best he can do. This was just a game that they weren't going to win. They weren't going to win this game, and so it is what it is there. Let's go ahead and go to the Lions' offensive line. I thought the offensive line did a good job. It continues to be a good job. You know, obviously, we have penalties, and we got to stop these penalties. It is getting utterly ridiculous. Taylor Decker, false start, holding. We got to stop penalty after, and it seems like it's a penalty right after a penalty. How do we stop penalty right after penalty? That's unacceptable. It's undisciplined football, and you're not going to do anything good if you continue this route. We got to get better there, regardless of talent. You have to be disciplined, and I just don't like undisciplined football from that standpoint. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he continues to shine. He shined last week, and he continues to shine this week. Very good to see him, rookie, just continue to get a little bit better. Jared Goff trusts him now throwing the football, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is getting my trust that he's starting to really come into his own, and he's being physical too. I really like that. Aleem McNeil, another player that got a sack, doing a very good job. So I like seeing these rookies, these young guys. Khalif Raymond, he didn't really do a whole lot. He had a couple first downs, good for him, but not like the beginning of the season where he's really starting to get better. But Khalif Raymond was being Khalif Raymond, and it is what it is. Jared Goff, up and down. I thought he's definitely not playing as bad as he did in the first half of the season. I thought he was playing awful. I think he's playing a little conservative right now. Some of the passes are overthrown. We've seen it. But this game really, I say, he had that one bad interception. It was a good play on the defense as well. But it was an average game, I suggest there. What killed this football team in this game, and let's make no mistake about it, we've seen this now time and time again. It's the play calling on offense. We gotta stop this ridiculous play calling. I don't know what is going on with Dan Campbell with this consistently. It's a fourth down and consistently going for it every single pass. We got to be able to run the football as well. I was upset on a couple of these fourth downs. I thought that we got to be able to, if you do a long drive and you don't score, it's going to hurt the momentum of the team. We got to get better in the play calling. We got to get better on the play calling. Dan Campbell really needs to end his play calling duties by the end of this season. I've seen enough of it to feel like that he's not a good play caller. Get somebody that can do a much better job and get the responsibilities taken away from him. I'm not saying firing the coach or anything like that, but he's got to relinquish those duties at the end of this season. I would say before, but clearly he's not going to do that before. It's not going to happen down. I don't know what went on with all the batting the footballs down. A lot of footballs batted down. Denver Broncos jumping up there, knocking the football down. And, man, it was like 3 times the ball got batted away, something you don't see all the time. Bad, obviously, is injuries. Oh, man, just terrible, terrible. The first 2 drives of the game was really bad by the Detroit Lions offense and defense. 2 straight drives for Denver Broncos touchdowns, and we didn't do good enough job. And then in the second half, the adjustments just didn't come, and it really started with that Godwin Igbuke fumble. But we've now shown in multiple games that we don't adjust too well in the second half. We need to get better second half adjustments. So I have an issue with that. Takeaways all around. I didn't expect to win at all, and I don't think anyone should have, given the circumstances on the road, multiple players not playing, lack of playing time throughout the week due to the sickness. It was just a recipe of a disaster for a epic loss that took place. That's why I'm not raving, I'm not hollering, I'm not too upset, because even a good team would have a hard time winning this game, and we're not a good team. And as you've known throughout this year, you have everything that must go right for the Lions to potentially even be in a game. Everything has to go right. We're talking about no penalties. We're talking about turnovers. We're talking about the gods putting some love on us. And when you go into a game where 21 players were sick, you had injuries as well, lack of playing, everything that came together, it was starting off on the bad foot. And I don't think anyone expected a victory. I sure did not. I did like the fight in the first half, but, man, just nothing you can do with that personnel issues that we're having. We got to get better, though, play calling. Just, it's got to be better done. So let me know what you guys think. How did you feel that this game ended? What were positive notes? What were some negative notes? Let me know. Blow up the comment section so you guys have a chance to speak. It's important that you guys go ahead and speak on this. Also, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get to 300 likes in this video. The more likes we get, the more chance this video gets pushed out there. That's what it's all about. Also, I will have a video dropping throughout the week tomorrow morning. Get ready for that. On Tuesday and Wednesday and on Thursday, we do got the One Pride podcast on my channel. Special guest we're going to have on there, Herman Moore is going to be on. Get ready for some questions for him. You guys go ahead and blow up the comment section that day and speak directly to him, what you guys want on your mind. And then next week, again, with the Lions, a live watch party again, just like we do every week. 4 weeks to go till the season is over. 1 month left enduring of this season. It's been a long season. It's going to get better next year, but this season is a long season. So 4 weeks to go. Then we can take a break from doing these live watch parties, take a break from this long season, and get a little bit better. With that said, folks, adios.